Hello, everyone. Good morning. And my name is Ajibola Kamo. I'm an investment analyst for Nairametrics, and I'm joined here with Tomer. Tomer is the Chief Marketing Officer at Kryptomon. So let me just give you a little bit about Kryptomon. Kryptomon is actually a play-to-earn platform that is trying to launch very, very soon. So Tomer, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what Kryptomon is currently doing?
Yes, of course. So thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Before you go on, I can see the Crypto Moon shirt. Real nice.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, trying to represent. Yeah, a little bit about myself. My name is Warschauer Nuni. I'm the CMO of Kryptomon. I've joined the team just in the beginning of the project. I began as an investor, fell in love with the project, and then I became the CMO of the company as they needed a CMO, and I just couldn't help myself but getting into this amazing adventure. Seriously fell in love with it as a Pokemon player myself, Pokemon Go player, and gamer in general. I just fell in love with the concept the first time I have heard about it. Of course, also as a crypto investor, etc. So I'm the chief marketing officer of the company. I'm in charge of all of the marketing that goes around, all of the community management, all our marketing channels, all the marketing plannings, all of the partnerships, all of the cooperations, most of the listings alongside my partner. Basically I'm having fun at Kryptomon. Generally about Kryptomon and what we're doing. So Kryptomon is basically Pokemon meets Tamagotchi and CryptoKitties. That's how we like to describe it to people because it's very easy to explain it like this. It makes a lot of sense to people. They can put it inside tubes. So that's basically what we're doing. Basically, we took the capabilities of blockchain, what blockchains allows us to do, to create unique NFTs that are completely 100% unique to an owner. And we decided to add another layer of data and experience to these NFTs by creating the living NFTs, as we call them. So each of our NFTs, each Kryptomon monster is a living, breathing, so to say, NFT on the blockchain. From the moment it is born, you need to take care of it, you need to feed it, you need to train him, you need to pet him, you need to heal him if he got hurt, etc., etc., etc. Exactly like Tamagotchi, but only a little bit more advanced, a little bit more advanced than what Tamagotchi back in the day offered us. So that way you can actually become something like a real Pokemon, like Kryptomon trainer, a real monster trainer in that experience. Because while adding the layer of the Tamagotchi to the NFTs, to the Kryptomon, basically it's your digital pet. Now it lives all the time on the blockchain. You need to take care of it 24/7. You need to feed it. You need to pet it. You need to give him some love. You need to play with toys with him, as of course when he's a baby. So exactly like having a real pet. If you won't do so, then he's going to get hurt. He's going to get sad, he's going to get sick, he's going to be uneducated and wild. So you really need to take care of it. Each Kryptomon has 38 genes in his gene codes. So every Kryptomon is completely 100% unique. All of his genes are creating who he is. Later on in the next steps of the game, at the moment we're in Tamagotchi phase, and we reach to a point where you're training your Kryptomon also. So you're preparing them for battle, for the PvP stage and PvE stage that is coming up. And Kryptomons, after a long while now, are becoming juniors. So our baby Kryptomons are evolving to their next phase, and they're becoming juniors, which means they can also breed now. So the NFTs that you own can now create more NFTs that you can either keep and train them, like the Kryptomon, the new Kryptomon that it was born, or you can of course sell it on the marketplace. So that's generally very, very briefly, as brief as I could do it about Kryptomon and myself.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for that, Tomer. So a question I want to ask is, okay, so you mentioned that each crypto moon that is issued out, you have to take care of it, you have to develop it more or less into becoming, that Pokemon-like fighter, and then you use it to battle and maybe earn some type of currency. So I wanted to ask, is there an in-game currency alongside the NFT?
Yes, of course. We have an in-game currency. It's basically it's our token called Kmon.
Okay.
Kmon, yeah, Kmon, KMON.
Okay.
This is the game's currency. Using this game's currency, you can pay for in-game goods like different objects for your Kryptomon, like loot boxes that contain everything you need to take care of your Kryptomon. You can purchase Kryptomons with Kmon in our marketplace. Of course, you can trade Kryptomon. You can stake Kmon in our lottery, where you can when you can try and win free NFTs every week. We have a lottery every week in partner with Chainlink Oracles, where they're partners. So the system is completely decentralized, the lottery. And you also, of course, earn Kmon in our treasure hunts. Our treasure hunt is an event that happens once a month in which users are going around with their phone into the real world, connecting with their wallet, and are being engaged with our metaverse called Cryptoverse in the real world. And in this real world, they're going in the streets like Pokemon Go like experience. They can find NFTs and mint them directly to their wallets.
Okay.
So of course for free. You do not need to pay anything. And in addition, you also earn Kmon in these boxes as part of our play and earn mechanisms. Of course, you can also earn Kmon at the moment by playing the Kryptomon game using our quests. Inside of the game, you have quests at the moment. This is our first integration of our play to earn mechanics. Every time you finish a quest, certain quest chains, we call them, you earn different amount of Kmon every week. In addition, of course, you will be also able to earn Kmon pretty soon from our PvE and of course from the PvP stage development of the game. And you can also earn Kmon by breeding your NFTs or breeding with another player's NFT and generate a new egg that you sell on the market for Kmon or BNB. Up to you.
Okay, so the fact that you mentioned BNB, I'm taking it that came on Kryptomon and it's all its mechanics are on the Binance Smart Chain, right? Or now
Completely
going by
correct.
Binance Chain, the name change, so Binance Chain.
Yeah,
All right.
you're correct. We're now we're on Binance main chain. Yeah, great observation. We're on Binance Smart Chain on BSC. Now they changed their name. I think it's called a Binance chain or
Binance
something.
Chain, yeah.
BNB chain.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, that's it.
So yeah.
All right.
So yeah, this is where our game lives.
Okay, so is there going to be interoperability in the sense that you guys are expanding your game into other blockchains? Because I know there's a big talk about cryptocurrencies and blockchain interoperability. It's actually one of the biggest topics in the cryptocurrency space right now. And I wanted to know, is Kryptomon moving in that direction to create interoperability between other blockchains? And that way, not just the fact that it's helping you guys expand your business, but also allow people that are domiciled in other blockchains be able to actually interact with Kryptomon.
Yes, great question. We are, of course, exploring to become a multi-chain game, to add more blockchains to the game, to of course expand our reach to more players. We're working on it. It's part of our roadmap. It will probably happen sometime around the time where we will launch our official mobile app, which will also include some of our AR 3D expected upgrades. Along that time, we assume that we will also be adding a few more blockchains. Probably the first one will be, I don't want to say names, one of the biggest ones that you already know that most games are using nowadays. It will become probably a second option, and then we'll add the third option.
Of course, of course. Okay. Going by the spirit of not saying names, but I wanted to ask, so how does the avatar development, the Kryptomon, so to say, the avatar, how does it reflect on the NFT? So what do I mean by this? So I go on the marketplace, I get what's it called? A Kryptomon character, which is also the representation of my NFT, correct? So I develop it, I see it's grown a little bit bigger on the game platform and all that, but how does that reflect on the NFT itself?
So basically, the NFT is just the token on your end, on your wallet, that basically hosts the Kryptomon. So we've upgraded our NFT contract just now, our NFT smart contract, to an NFT, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not from the tech team, called a diamond smart contract, which basically means that we can add an almost infinity amount of data layers to that NFT. So as you play with your Kryptomon, as you evolve it and as you develop it, all of the data layers, all of the experience you get to that Kryptomon, all of the time, effort, and Kmon that you put into it to develop it and evolve it, will basically be a part of the NFT, will be updated on the NFT, and will be upgrading your Kryptomon. So basically, when you are using your Kryptomon, you're basically upgrading your Kryptomon as long as you keep playing with it and keep evolving it.
All right, awesome. Thank you for that. My next question is this. Okay, I mean, I understand the basics of the play to earn, right? But you mentioned something about the Cryptoverse. So now I wanted to understand, is Kryptomon a play to earn platform, or is it also a metaverse?
Great one again. So yeah, Kryptomon
I'm
is a
hitting you hard with
complete.
those questions, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're asking the right ones. So Kryptomon is indeed a metaverse. We're developing a metaverse of our own. We're calling that metaverse Cryptoverse. It's a complete universe of Kryptomon content that we're developing layer by layer, stage by stage. As part of this Cryptoverse of ours, we also have a complete lore that goes alongside the game. We have a comic book that goes alongside the game story as it develops and as things progress. We have a vlog called Lisa's Vlog, that is an audio blog that goes along with it. There's a complete universe of stories, characters, and of course, a virtual world that we're working on to create at the moment that is in the future will be, of course, integrating all of these in one place, creating our metaverse called the Cryptoverse. As I mentioned before, we're working on it quite closely with had a few discussions with Meta's team about researching about Oculus capabilities to bring our metaverse to VR worlds. We're also experiencing now with the AR developments to bring the Cryptoverse to your phone so you can enjoy it and live in it wherever you are. And yeah, all in all, the Cryptoverse is the metaverse, and you can join us to see how it is being formed layer by layer.
All right, thank you so much for that. So, I mean, with other play to earn platforms, right? You know, you have multiple play to earn and metaverse platforms. You have multiple currencies and tokens and NFTs. So, for example, Axie Infinity has the AXS token, the governance token, the Sweet Love Potion, which is the rewards token. Then they have land and all that. So, aside from Kryptomon and the NFTs itself, is there any other in-game currency?
No, the only currency at the moment is Kmon. We do not see at the moment a reason to get another token into the system. As of now, we do not see a need for it. Of course, we're going to also have lands that you will be able to purchase and then rent to battles, to stores, to care centers, etc. As part of our metaverse, you will be able to purchase them as of now with Kmon. All of the PvP wages, rents, lending of Kryptomons to other players, all are going to be done in Kmon. So yeah, as of now, we do not see the need to create another token. Maybe it will change in the future, up to the company's management to decide. As of now, I do not see a reason why to do so.
All right, awesome. Thank you for that. So another thing that I would like to discuss is, more of a macro look at the play to earn and metaverse industry. So there has been a lot of reports, in the space that a lot of these play to earn platforms are actually a long-term Ponzi scheme. And that's because of the gaming economics have not been solid. So I wanted to ask, what kind of gaming economics is Kryptomon on? And is it powered by Fourth? And also, what is the mitigation in terms of trying to make sure your platform isn't, ending up going to be like a Ponzi scheme where, you're just giving one money to another person? So that's it. That's the question.
Yeah.
Another difficult.
It's a great question, and it's a challenging question.
Yeah.
I will answer. I will answer the best way I can, because to answer precisely about how the system actually works, we will be needing to add to this conversation Amit Peled, our Chief Strategy Officer, that has created all of this, all of the logic behind our games economy.
Okay.
But I will begin by saying that you're 100% right about the most play-to-earn games are being Ponzi schemes. Ponzi scams. Like, if you will look at the industry, when we started to create Kryptomon, there were about maybe 8 or 10 play-to-earn games. That's what we had. Maybe, if you take into consideration that I don't know everything that was out, maybe we had 30 projects. And then, as the industry evolved, when we started with nothing. Now, after we started, as time moved on, we saw more and more projects are being popped up. Now, it was very easy to raise funds to these projects, right? Basically, you need to create a cool video, a cool website. It can be like a 3D video, presenting something crazy, or don't even work too hard. Just take parts, edit parts from PlayStation games, videos into one video, combine them, put your logo a few places, throw the word play to earn, metaverse, and NFT, and that's it. You raised money. People would just throw money at you to become part of this project. We are more of a traditional company. We're not moving in that direction. As you can see, also our board, if you would check our website, the people behind this project are very, old wolves with a lot of experience. We're old dogs. Everyone brings to the table, a lot of years of experience and reputation to the table, and putting our names and faces behind all of the project. We're completely doxed, 100%, all of us. So among all of these projects, you can see that now, during this time of market turbulence, and excuse me that I'm taking your question to a little bit more a different direction that I can elaborate on. You can see that during this recent market correction, the market as always brings out the bad and leaves out the good. If you will look at the .com bubble that we had, you're an analyst, I'm sure, so you're doing investments, the markets. Mm-hmm. If you will look at the .com age, you will see that during the .com age, it doesn't matter whatever you bought, which was a .com, people would just throw money at you because no one knew what is happening and what is the internet, right? So if you had a dogs.com, you will go to the NASDAQ and you will be raising money by billions of dollars valuation. If you had bagsforwomen.com, you would raise money by billions of dollars of valuation. It was the .com bubble that everybody just threw money without understanding what they're doing, only because of the buzz and the FOMO of back in the day. Of course, the markets crashed completely. Everything crashed. All of this pyramid collapsed. But out of this pyramid, you have the good ones. So all of the Ponzi scams were burned out. And after it was completely burned ground, out of these, the strong ones grew and survived, like Amazon, eBay, Google was born, Booking.com, Expedia. So the strong ones survived and became stronger. It's like we had back in the day, we had in the ICO phase in 2017, 2018, a lot of these Ponzi scams again happened, you know, you probably remember, you've lived through it, the ICO age. And again, the market corrected itself. We had the crypto winter. It was a long winter of about 2 years. During these 2 years, 2.5 years, all of the bad was out and the good projects were left, right? You have Chainlink, you have Avalanche, you have Binance who thrived, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, I can keep on going forever with names. So a lot of these projects are Ponzi schemes. My recommendation to the viewers is to make sure that when they enter a project, they know exactly who's standing behind the project. What's the long-term plan of the project? Does the team behind the project have the capabilities to execute and do this dream that they promise everybody? Does the team are realistic in what they promise? And do you think that we'll be able to execute? Or are they promising a crazy world with, you know, with the satellites that are being landing in your child's kindergarten and bringing flowers to every child in the morning, and something that is completely unreasonable to have. So that being said, this is the first part of my answer. If you want, I can now elaborate about our mechanics of play to earn.
Yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, that's what people want to hear, right? Want to know how the product is.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. So now going back to the second part of my answer. Regarding Kryptomon, the most important thing for us is to create a sustainable economy. We believe that most of the play-to-earn games at the moment are just being forced by the buzz that they've created around the play-to-earn mechanics to be to create inflationary economies, right? Which basically burns out the project very quickly, because two things. To the investors, you need to promise that the game grows and you're gaining more and more players. This is one for the investors. You need to show growth. Then you have the players. The players won't come because they're coming there to earn money. Now, if they don't earn enough money, why would they stay? So this is the dilemma. How do you balance it? Making the investors happy because you have players, and making the players join the game and keep playing because they're earning enough money. How do you balance between these two? Usually you can't. You can't. This is why we do not like to say that we're a play-to-earn game. You will also see that everywhere that we're communicating our game, we're asking people to use the term play and earn. We are a play and earn company. First, you need to want to play the game. So someone on the other side will want to play the game also and purchase the NFTs that you earn. This is what gives them value, right? If it's a fun game, I want to move on to the next level, I want to win in the game, I invest some cash in it. Somebody else worked to earn that NFT and I'm buying it for him. This is the synergy that we're creating, right? This is what we create. It's all a matter of creating the demand for the NFTs and for the token.
Of course.
If you will become a play-to-earn game that's promising exclusively to become a play-to-earn platform only, that means that people won't come to play in our game. People will come to work in our game. Yes. We don't want people to work in our game. We want people to have fun and play in our game and earn money.
And this is
how we balance it.
You're actually correct there, because a lot of people have been saying in the cryptocurrency spaces, if we've taken the fun away from the games, right? It's now focused on how well I can make money and how quick I can make money off play. In fact, there was I'm not going to mention the particular project. There was a mine where there were hundreds of phones playing that particular game, trying to monetize it. And, that defeats the purpose of actually, going online and actually enjoying the game of, for example, if you're playing Call of Duty, you can go online, you play the game with your friends and actually enjoy every single moment of it. But right now, I just feel in a way, play to earn, that concept has already taken away the funness away from the games, right?
Exactly, man. It's not fun anymore. This is
Mhm.
exactly it. Exactly it. People took the fun from the games and made the games like a workplace. Now, who would want to play in a workplace? Let's think it like this. Okay. I want to move on. I enjoy playing a game and I want to move on to the next level. In order to move on to the next level, because I really want to play it, I'm having fun, I need to buy a stronger character.
Of course.
You are playing in the game, you are having fun in the game, and you've earned that character. I will be the one wanting to buy that character from you to proceed in the game and to become better. You are willing to sell it to me because you don't need the character anymore, or you just came there because you're a really good player, really good gamer. You came over with your gaming skills and you are able to earn something that I wasn't able to earn. So you're selling it to me, which means that the good players will be the ones who are actually earning, right? They will be earning their keep in the game. And most of the players, the earning part will be like a sidekick that they enjoy from, an extra income they enjoy from while playing the game and having this economy inside that helps them progress and helps others create a challenge because they are better players. This is the synergy that we need to aim for. Now, we asked when we created Kryptomon, we had a survey and we took back in the day, it was 50 players who were playing one of the biggest play to earn games, not mentioning names. One of the biggest and most famous crypto games that are there. And we asked these 50 players, the last question was, if the game was only a red button you need to click in order to grind out tokens, will you still be wasting the same amount of time you're wasting today on that game? 100% of the answers were yes. Everybody answered yes.
That's an
Meaning
issue.
that they couldn't care less about the game. They just cared about getting tokens, right? It's like, people are coming to us. There are amazing guilds, that has amazing thought behind them of how to be a long-term guild and create a sustainable economy where games can thrive and their players can thrive. And there are a lot of guilds popping up now, and just buying NFTs of games that in the end they believe their players can grind out tokens from the game into their pockets, and they can do, of course, rev share. So when you think about this, you're saying I have companies now rising and buying NFTs only to grind out tokens from my game out using my NFTs. Is it a game, or is it just like buying, a tractor and going to a field, going to a field to dig in the ground? How does it balance? Usually it doesn't. So I believe that this market will bring out, it will be a survival of the fittest stage for all of these, all of our industry. And I think it's a great move, because it also, well, all of these projects who are Ponzi scams are thriving around us, with false promises and awesome videos, of something we know cannot be done. At the end, the ones who are getting hurt by it are the investors and the players. Now, when they create this bad name for the concept as a whole, we are also the ones who are being hurt. We're also taking damage for it because we're sitting in interviews, wonderful like these, and are being asked, "Is all the industry a Ponzi scheme?" Because a Ponzi scam, because that's where it led to. So I completely think that it's a good stage that this organic cleanup is being made by the markets at these times.
Awesome. So let's dive into the next
And
question. Yeah, please go ahead.
And if I can elaborate on something,
Yeah, please go
just
ahead.
also for the viewers, to recognize the good from the bad.
Okay.
So you will see that a lot of play to earn projects are basically raising funds using their tokens, right?
Yeah.
They're selling their token as much as they can to the market, inflating the market with their tokens,
Yeah.
so they can have money to keep developing the project. Now, we at Kryptomon are doing something else. We are not selling any tokens to the market. We do not sell anything. Our fundraising is being done by equity. We are raising from VCs and angel investors money.
Yeah, I think
At the
that's one
moment.
of the reasons why I actually took this interview, because I have had a lot of play to earn platforms tell me that they want to, do, and for credibility's sake, and also to maintain the platform, the integrity of the platform metrics, you also need to know the kind of people you're bringing onto the stage to talk to people, and putting up like a recommendation to buy a certain token or buy into a certain play and earn platform, right? So when I saw that, I was like, okay, yes, this is something different, not the regular, trying to raise money from, the masses type of project. So this is why I was really, really impressed with Kryptomon, especially on this aspect you brought up.
Thank you so much then for having us, and thank you for the kind words. It's a true pleasure. I'm happy to hear it. It's the first time I hear it. So yeah, thank you so much for having us again, for the kind words. So yes, as I said, we're raising our funds through equity fundraisings. So we do not sell any tokens. Technically speaking, K1 can go down to $100 and $0. As far as our balance sheets are concerned, we are here to stay. We have enough cash being raised by VCs at the moment that we do not have any need to sell our tokens. This was our first priority, right? To be able to generate long-term value to our token holders. At the end of the day, we are token holders, right?
Yeah, and the continuity of the business is not dependent on whatever the price of the token is doing today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're completely independent of what happens with the token and our ability to progress with our plans, funding, and budget.
Awesome.
We made sure to secure that to get that financial security with equity without having to sell even one Cayman to the market.
Awesome. So I think my next question is going to be about the launch. So when are we expecting the game?
So the game has been launched. Actually, yeah, last week it was officially launched on the 15th. We had some problems with the subgraphs to sync the data to the subgraph. I'm not sure if you were aware, but the Binance Smart Chain was a little bit clogged, and the subgraphs, it took a long while to implement our new contracts. Our contracts have been successfully implemented now. We're checking that everything works, and the game is technically out. You can enjoy it. You can start earning cash with the quest mechanics. The breeding and the juniors, like evolving the Kryptomon to its next stage, will be probably, let's say, by the end of the day or tomorrow. So technically we're speaking now as it happens. We just got a message from our CDO an hour ago.
Oh, okay, awesome. So basically, Kryptomon is up and functional, the play to earn. So how can users tap in? Is the mobile app ready, or is it still desktop?
So at the moment, the mobile app is not ready. The mobile app is under development. We're developing the mobile app as we speak. We're working with 2 studios. We're doing it as we speak. They're developing the mobile version of the game. What we do have now is the web browser version that does work. The web version works. Desktop version works well. You can enjoy the game. Uh, Technically, everything you need is just to get your own Kryptomon. You can get it in any one of the marketplaces we're working with, or of course in our marketplace, or
Okay.
even on Binance NFT marketplace. You can
Okay.
get your own Kryptomon and start playing the game.
Awesome. Awesome. So I think okay. So but for the metaverse, are we expecting that anytime this year?
Yes, we are expecting it this time of year. We're only in the beginning of the year.
Okay.
And now that we're in a Series A, we're moving nicely in the funding. I cannot say too much about it,
Of
but
course. Of course.
let's just say this. We got all the funds that we need from that round to create this metaverse that we want. And we believe that we will have it somewhere around end of Q3, beginning of Q4.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe even before. But to be realistically, to try and underpromise and overdeliver, I'd say that the end of Q3, beginning of Q4.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Okay, I think that's it from me. I want to thank you again for this lovely interview. I think this is one of the best interviews I've had this year, to be honest. And it's been really, really
Thank you
fun,
so much.
talking to you and understanding, the play to earn and how NFTs and the K-Moon token integrates with the platform. There's in Nigeria specifically and in Africa as a whole, there's been a traction for play to earn games and also NFTs and cryptos in general. So I think this is going to be really, really beneficial to our readers. So thank you so much, Tome, for coming on and giving us more insight into what Kryptomon is doing and how you guys are doing it better than the rest. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a true pleasure, and we're looking forward to gain more and more Nigerian players in our platform. We've been collaborating with some Nigerian communities to help and grow our communities.
Awesome.
Personally, I've been discussing with a lot of marketeers from Nigeria. I think you have an amazing growth happening there. And we're looking forward to see you guys in our community.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate this conversation.
Likewise, thank you for your time. It was a pleasure.